Stephanie van den Berg, who joins us from The Hague. Stephanie, tell us, what does this decision mean?
Well, as it says, some of the restrictions are lifted, but you can't really say that Gbagbo now is a free man because the trouble is, while he doesn't need to ask the court for permission to move, he could potentially go wherever he wants, but he would need that state's approval to go there. So he could go to Ivory Coast in theory, but Ivory Coast has to be willing to receive him. And also Belgium has to be willing to receive him back after he goes to Ivory Coast. So there's a lot of questions about where he could go now because the states will still have to agree to take him and to take him back afterwards. And now with all the coronavirus travel restrictions, I think we'll probably see that he will remain in Belgium for the time being because there's not really so many places for him to travel to.
And Stephanie, give us an idea of the timeline. How have we come to this point?
Well, he was released, or he had a very long trial at the ICC, and kind of halfway through, he filed for a motion of no case to answer, which means that the prosecutors haven't proven their case. And that was granted, and he was acquitted of war crimes in a sense. But so you would assume that he would be released at that point, but the prosecutors appealed this decision to set him free, and then he was released provisionally, so to Belgium with assurances that he would come back for the appeal. But this is in international law always a big question of whether people should be on provisional release or not, and whether if you release them without conditions, if they will come back to stand trial, because it's obviously the trial is in The Hague. He's in Ivory Coast or in Belgium or far away. He might not want to return. So this is a big tug of war between his lawyers and the court, with the court wanting to hold him close and his lawyer saying, this is ridiculous. He was acquitted. Now he should be let free.
Okay, Stephanie van den Berg, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for that update.